London attack. 5 dead in Westminster terror incident. The police officer killed in a terror attack at Westminster has been named by Scotland Yard as PC Keith Palmer. The 48-year-old husband and father was among 5 people who died, including the attacker, near the Houses of Parliament. The attacker, whose identity police believe they know, stabbed the officer before being shot dead. 40 other people were injured after a car struck pedestrians on nearby Westminster Bridge before it crashed. Acting Deputy Commissioner and Head of Counter-Terrorism at the Metropolitan Police, Mark Rowley, said they were working on the assumption the attacker was inspired by international terrorism. PC Palmer was a member of the Met's Parliamentary and Diplomatic Protection Command and had 15 years service. He paid tribute to PC Palmer, saying, "He was someone who left for work today expecting to return home at the end of his shift, and he had every right to expect that would happen." Prime Minister Theresa May said it was a sick and depraved attack on the heart of the capital, and attempts to defeat UK values were doomed to failure. Speaking in Downing Street, after chairing a meeting of the government's Cobra Emergencies Committee, Mrs May paid tribute to the exceptional men and women of the police force who responded to the attack. "We will all move forward together, never giving in to terror, and never allowing the voices of hate and evil to drive us apart," she said. The Prime Minister added, "The location of this attack was no accident. The terrorist chose to strike at the heart of our capital city, where people of all nationalities, religions, and cultures come together to celebrate the values of liberty, democracy and freedom of speech." Earlier, Mr. Rowley said a major investigation was underway into the marauding terrorist attack. He said emergency services were called at 14:40 GMT after the car was driven over Westminster Bridge, hitting and injuring a number of members of the public and 3 police officers who were on their way back from a commendation ceremony. After the car crashed into the railings of the Houses of Parliament, a man armed with a knife continued the attack and tried to enter the building.